So please enjoy the show. I should be home by the time this introduction is finished. Thank you very much.
Hello everybody, and welcome into Friday night, May 24th, 2024. Ken Style Live with the Zoom homies with Ken Style Live. We have Greg, we have Bill, we have Rich, we have Jeff, we have Sam, we have Darren, we have Sin, and I am your host, Ken Style Live. Yes, I'm still in my golf attire. I have not changed yet from this afternoon.
Yes, I'm still in my golf.
Figure I'll wear this for about the next week. I had such a great game of golf. Why am I hearing feedback? I know I muted me. But that's good. That verifies we have audio. So, hope everybody's doing okay this Friday night. We had a nice little downpour about 3 hours ago. 2 hours ago now. No, 2 hours ago. About 7 o'clock. It rained really hard. No lightning, no thunder, no wind. Just a lot of good, heavy, steady downpour of rain, which was good. We needed. Tony Wallow was first, followed by Robert Michael. John Loy Sr. was third. He says, "Good evening from Virginia. Happy Friday." It was a great Friday. I'm going to play more big courses. I'm going to keep playing the small course. I truly, firmly believe playing the small course helps me on the big course, because you got so many weird little shots you got to take on those short courses that it helps you out on the big course. 2 lakes, I went across both of them. Jake went in the lake once. Didn't go out of bounds all day. Didn't go in a bunker all day. Their bunkers are not really truly bunkers. They're just holes in the ground. Would have not. I did not want to go into bunkers. John Williams says, "You're fun to watch." Thank you, John. I like to think I'm fun to watch too. Even Lorna has a good laugh. Yeah, I can get Mrs. K to laugh occasionally now and then. She did not go today. It was a men's day, so to speak. It was Jake, his son's boss, and me. I knew I was having a good day, but I didn't realize I shot 7 pars and 1 birdie, and I was only 10 over par on a big course for the first time playing the course. So probably was beginner's luck. I think there was 2 things that I remember about the course today that really make me feel good about where my game's at. On a par 5, I was on the green, 12 feet away from the pin in 3 shots. I was pleased with that. A par 5, it was over 500 yards in length. The second thing, and probably the most top thing, is on the last hole of the game, hole number 18, our tees were 315 yards away to the pin. So, as you know, Jake bought a new driver recently. It cost me about $300. So I said, "I'm going to do something stupid on 18. He was like, "What are you going to do? What are you going to do?" I said, "You'll see. I'm going to do something stupid." We get to 18, and he tees off. I said, "Let me borrow your driver." And he goes, "What?" I said, "Just let me borrow your driver. I told you I'm going to do something stupid." So I teed that puppy up. Boys, after my tee shot that did not fade, did not go to the right, did not go to the left, it went straight where I was aiming. I was 64 yards away from a 315-yard shot. Now, you can do the math. It's 251 yards. So So 2 weeks away from my 61st birthday, given the right club, I can still hit a golf ball a pretty good distance. I looked him. I'm not gonna lie. I did look that club up. It's $299 right now. Doggone it, there's another ant. What the heck? I think I'm being invaded by ants. All right, I'm going to do some serious budgeting and see if I can't get a hold of that club for myself. It won't help me on the small course because there's only two big holes, 239 and 234. I also told Jake this afternoon when we got home, I said, when we play that small course again, I'm going to borrow your club, your driver. Now that I know I can hit it 200 yards, I'm going to see if I can clear the doggone lake going the long way. So, hello, Chris.
Hey.
That was my day. I did get home. I did watch Doug. I had Mrs. K. I queued it up. I was first today. Doug can say what he wants. Today, I was first. Hang on. I have it here somewhere. No, I have it here somewhere. I'm so confused. I'm arguing with myself. So at 9:54 this morning, I was the first one in chat. There was nobody above me today. Oh, shoot. That was fun. Anyway, I hope everybody had a good day. Rick Lakes is watching from a friend's house. Okay. Hello, Rick. Very interesting video today. I wonder how his build went that he was doing today. He's using a computer till they get back signed in. Darren says hi. Jess says hello to all the homies. And Tony says audio is normal.
I'll be going to a nice restaurant tomorrow night.
I seen that. What kind of music they going to have?
I don't know. I did see it said the second Saturday they have that man, that Dr. Don. He plays guitar. And he usually does 50s and 60s. And he'll do some requests, some newer stuff, but it's mostly 50s and 60s, well, 60s and 70s.
I see Chris in the background now when he goes, what song do you want to play? Freebird, man! I can see Chris doing that.
Play what?
Oh, come on, Chris. Really?
I didn't
Freebird.
cut out. Whatever you said, cut out.
Really? Freebird from Leonard Skinner.
Actually, that is on his list, I believe. I got a list
all right.
somewhere last time and I lost it.
Long Dog says, we are having small hurricane in the Empire Desert Empire. Unbelievable winds. Okay, so there is a third thing now that having said that the wind jogged my memory. On hole number 15, it's across the lake. It's a little 113, 115 yards, something like that. 8-iron for me. I've been nailing that on that small course. Every time I use the 8-iron, I get on the green. It's a little 8-iron for me. I get up, I get my little 8-iron out, hit the ball 130 yards. Now, you're thinking to yourself, why suddenly did I smack my 8-iron 130 yards? Because I forgot to take into account the wind was blowing from our back down to the green, and the wind carried it the additional yardage. So the next time we played a hole that had the wind in my back, I went down an entire club, and it was a beautiful shot. Hello, Jim.
How you doing?
I'm doing all right. And you? Hold this bottle up. I'll be doing fine in a minute.
No bottle yet. No bottle yet. Apparently somebody's busy either eating or watching Tammy.
Oh, who knows what he's doing. I have not heard, I'm going to jinx myself for saying this, but I have not heard one word from that boy all day today. Not one. I got a feeling.
Tell him I'm going to a nice steakhouse tomorrow night.
Chris.
Well, their steaks, last time it wasn't really all that great, so I don't know what I'll get. Might get a pork.
Are you going for the music or are you going for the food?
The food.
Oh, okay. Okay, Alex, the food.
The salad bar, they got a big, huge salad bar. And it's got all kinds of stuff on it.
Yeah, Mrs. K and I used to go to the casinos a lot when we lived in California just for the music. They had this one particular casino. Hello, Princess. Goodbye, Princess. Typical cat.
You be back.
Yeah, I'm sure she will. But they had great music there. On Friday and Saturday nights, they had just turnover of band, not turning over. They would play a 2-hour set, and the next band would come in, 2-hour set. And It was really good. The buffet there was pretty good, but we went for the music. So, anyway, what was Carrie about today? I got a couple messages on that, but I didn't watch Carrie.
Mini computers, wasn't it?
Yeah.
What else is there?
Sin's
I can
background
bring
says
myself to even
Windows.
watch a minute or so.
I had it on. I just didn't comment today.
Sin, is that a pop-up you got on your computer telling you that your computer's ready for Windows 11?
Yes.
Oh boy.
I have a question, for everybody. I mean, should I actually do that, or because I do have the option that I don't have to right away.
I'm
Why
not
would
seeing
you
a
make
reason to
it?
do it unless you want to.
Right. I mean, if you're
I keep
content using-
resisting.
I'm old and set in my ways. 2 days. Oh, good Lord. Well, good night. It was a fun show.
English.
Yeah, really. I almost thought Doug was going to say the word Engrish today when he was reading my comments. I think he was I think you could see he was looking for it, but I don't think he could remember it. But I forgot what I was going to say now. Oh, Windows 10. I'm content with 10. I'm good with using 10 until I'm absolutely forced to go to 11 or whatever is available at that time. Probably will be 11, I think. I would speculate. I did the same thing with 7. I put 7 to 10 off and 7 to 10 off and 7 to 10 off. I had people very frustrated with me because I would not upgrade. And as soon as 7 went out of service and out of life or whatever you want to call it, that's when I went to 10. And I'm pretty much set my ways on that.
Well, I can't remember everything that I didn't like about 11.
I've never tried it. Well, I can't say that. I have tried it. I've logged into some people.
From
that
watching
haven't.
Doug, I mean, there's settings in 11 that 10 doesn't have.
I'm told there's some things 10 will do that 11 won't, but I don't remember now, to be honest with you.
What I wanted to ask you guys tonight, should it do I do it or just put it off for as long as I can?
I don't see any reason to bother doing it unless you have a specific need to do so.
Is there an example of what would be a specific need to go from 10 to 11, Jim?
Not that I can think of.
Second
Maybe.
question follow-up is, if he puts 11 on there, can he revert it back to 10 if he don't like it?
I believe that still allow for 10 days.
10 days, okay.
If he waits more than that, then no. Then he's going to have to
Well,
redo the
Let me ask
system.
you this. If he had an image backup of 10 that
Well,
you could restore from
yeah.
putting from a flash drive, you could go back, I presume.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could do that.
Okay.
So
I
as
went
far
to
as-
10 on the last day that was nominally allowed to get the free upgrade to 10. That we later learned was not true. They allowed free upgrades for a much longer time. But
Oh, you mean they lied? How about that? Microsoft lied about something.
well, I don't.
Inconceivable. Inconceivable.
John Williams says, Windows 11 has advanced security. Yes, they have the Ghetto Incorporated security working for them. I have that on good authority.
I
As
can
far
only-
as far as jumping on a new operating system, I used, and it probably wasn't very smart for me to do this, but I used 98 up until about 2009. But I also used XP, and I didn't want to, in 2014, I didn't want to let go of XP, but I didn't want to go to Windows 7, but I did.
I was more than happy to get rid of XP. It never caused me anything but grief.
Well, the later versions like Service Pack 3 and all that were a little bit better.
I'll tell you the
Well,
one
I
that
had
hurt.
Service Pack 3 on. I had Windows XP Media Center, and while I did enjoy being able to watch the TV on that one because my wife could watch TV in the other room on our other set, I ended up having to reinstall that at least once a year just because everything started going to shit.
By a show of
Well-
hands, how many people use Windows 8?
None. I didn't.
By
Never.
a show of hands, how many people used Windows 8.1?
Nope.
Wow, you guys were as bad as I am. So you guys went straight 7 to 10?
Oh God, yes. You know, I had the displeasure of having to work on a friend's laptop that did have 8 on it, and I booted up the machine, and I'm like, "What is this crap? How the hell do you do anything here?" It was a total CF.
I just wondered.
Well,
Show that a little
Jim,
early,
I mean,
right?
I really appreciate you and Wintermute finding that upgrade for me. I did that, and boom, yeah, it enabled the BitLocker too.
No, I'm not surprised about that either. You can always turn it off.
Windows 8 would have been okay for touch screens, but I don't know. It's just
They basically tried to make it an OS that would work on tablets and desktops, and quite frankly, they screwed it up.
I got a technical, somewhat question. I got a question. I watched a thing a couple days ago on DaVinci Resolve about the new and improved features for the PC. The problem with that video was the guy never showed one PC. He showed 4 laptops. Now, am I wrong in assuming or saying that a PC and a laptop are 2 different animals, or is a laptop
No.
considered a PC?
No, they're basically the same animal. They run off of the same processors. They
Okay.
all do the same things.
Jim, I told Wintermute last night that both of my monitors now are 4K.
Oh dear God.
And that's because you went to, well, how did you get that?
I upgraded my BIOS.
Oh, okay.
I had trouble doing that before because when I did try to use a USB to put it in, it wouldn't do it. It was like it was 2 parts. You know, the first upgrade from that, and I just could not get that to work.
Rick Lake says, pretty much I tried Windows 8 for 5 minutes and said no thank you. Well, that's giving it enough time
Well,
to know if you like it.
No, thank you was not exactly my response. My response was something a bit more spicy.
Yeah, I imagine it was. Wintermute is awesome. He was able to get the correct drivers for the B-Link U59 mini PC. Yes, Wintermute is fantastic about finding. So is Jim.
Jim's
And so are you. I mean, across the board, you homies, Greg and Jeff and Jim and Chris and Darren, you guys find stuff all the time that help me out, and it's fantastic.
Jim's response on Windows 8 was the liquor bottle.
Yeah, accompanied with language that would probably be appropriate for a sailor. Yes.
I had to restart my computer, you know, to get and a whole bunch of apps came up, and there's a whole big list of them. And I looked at the last one was Norton. Of course, I unchecked that
Yeah.
right away. But there's a bunch. I'm not even positive everything I've got now.
Wintermute joins us in the chat room and says, "Glad they work for you," to John. That's always a good thing.
So, Sin, do you have a gigabyte motherboard?
Yeah.
Me? Oh, Jim.
No, Sin. Okay, yeah. My gigabyte motherboard still offers me Norton when I use that app that Gigabyte provides to update stuff. I always uncheck it, but there
It
it
could be
is.
worse. It could be ghetto security.
WebRoot, is that ghetto security?
Yeah, WebRoot.
Yeah.
That's why he's got it.
I did get a screenshot of most of the apps that were on that list, but I'll send it to you, Jim.
The hell? I mean, heck, we're family friendly around here. I'm researching something. Just somebody say something amongst yourselves.
Something amongst ourselves.
There you go.
You didn't expect anything else, did you?
Not really.
I have one good reason to go to Windows 11, and that was from our old friend Gary Weisenberger. And whatever his outfit is, they had a government contract that required him to use Windows 11. And that's a legitimate reason. It's not that I particularly like
Sure.
Windows 11, but that's a good business reason to do it.
Well, seems like I'm just amazed that all the doctor's offices and everybody have jumped on the Windows 11 faster than they did Windows 10.
Well, that's
That
probably
much
good
attention.
that put in other rules they play by.
I
For a long
remember,
time, a lot of medical offices were stuck with XP because there were some apps for medical offices that did not work with Vista or 7 or whatever, for whatever reason. And so some of them kept 1 or 2 computers around with XP on it, disconnected them from their internet until they figured out what to do.
before my dad passed away, probably about 2019 or whatever, I took him to the doctors, one of his doctors, and they said they were updating their computers, so I figured what they were doing was probably going from 7 to 10.
Or possibly from XP to 7. You never know. I mean,
No, they weren't. They were, if they were offline, probably, but I don't know. Could you do a direct upgrade from XP to 7?
I have no idea. According to the professor, most of the places he tries to hack, when he goes to the doctor and looks at, they are either on XP or 7, so I don't
Still
know.
on XP or 7?
It's what, according to Alex, they are, yes. According to Alex, they are.
My eye doctor still has a machine that's running an old OS, but it's attached to some piece of equipment and it's offline.
Speaking of Alex, remind me of Alex and Walmart after the stream ends. I've got some information I want to pass along to
Oh.
everybody.
I also will tell him that when I went to Kroger today, I remembered to look, and they do have hand baskets at our Kroger. I know he said Walmart don't have hand baskets. I'm not sure about our Walmart now.
Yeah, I haven't seen them in any of Walmarts for a long while now.
Yeah. Our Smith's out here still has the hand baskets. You got to look for them a little bit, but they're still there.
Why
I
would
should have
Walmart-
used the big cart so you buy more.
That's
Yeah, I know.
probably 90% of it, Greg. They want you to use them. I think yesterday was the first time we went to Walmart and we bought everything on the list, and we did not buy one extra bonus, what I call a bonus item, that wasn't on the list. And we haven't done that in a long time. So
They got some small
pleased with that.
shopping. Kroger has a bunch of small shopping carts, but Walmart has a few of them. I like those if I'm gonna get a few stuff because it's just easier to push around instead of a big old huge buggy or shopping cart.
You know, I actually use
We
the
call them
express,
buggies in the South.
the express checkout lane. Oh, I've got a picture I want to show you guys too. Remind me of that. We have members only checkout now at the local Walmart right up the street. You've got the checkout, self checkout, and you've got members only, and then you've got we still have registers. I see the registers going away one of these days.
I haven't seen any members only at mine. They have renamed the other ones assisted checkout in my Walmart.
Ask
Really?
them if you can get a members only
Yep.
jacket.
Self checkout and assisted checkout is now.
What's it cost to be a member at Walmart a month? About $15?
I don't know what the Walmart Plus thing costs at all.
Right.
I think it's like $98 a year.
Yeah.
Alex would know. I think he belongs, right?
Yeah.
It's like $89, $90 a year. That's what I heard.
I did belong to the Boost program that Kroger and Smith's and their other things offer.
$12.95 a month or $98 a year.
Cost me $59 a year. I can get free delivery on orders over a certain amount the next day. But the main reason I do is I get double gas points, and I save more than $59 a year on my gasoline, so it works out.
Yeah, our gas went up another 10 cents. It's $3.79 a gallon now. And I'll make it until we go to Costco next week before I have to get fuel. It's amazing. Something else I wanted to tell you guys. I can't remember what it was right now. Oh, DaVinci Resolve. I believe I'm going to have to go to 19 sooner than I anticipated going to 19 because I was telling you guys about that cool thing that I found. I got it to work with 3 pictures. It will not work with 4 pictures or 5 pictures or 6 pictures. And if I do a series of 3 pictures, that's going to be kind of boring. So someone said it's because I need to go to 19. Yeah, we'll see.
Windows 19?
Yeah, Windows 19. Did I see Scotty Scheffler at the golf course today? No, I missed Scotty today. I was going to grab him and get a couple of tips from him, and I'm sure his first tip was going to be stop playing golf. And, you know, some days I agree with that. That was really fun today. Big, wide open course. I mean, just beautiful. Just a gentle breeze until the afternoon when the storms came in. I probably will play it again this year. Now, there's a bigger course here in Indianapolis I want to play, but I'm going to kind of build up to it because it's super, super huge. It's like 7,300 yards in length, and it's just big, overwhelmingly big. So, Mrs. K's working tomorrow and Sunday. She'll probably work Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday of next week, and then she'll be off Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. That's what I'm anticipating anyway. About it. It's supposed to rain Sunday, so watching a 500 is going to be boring for me because it's probably going to get rained out. I forgot all about today being carb day until we got to the 12th hole, and Jake said something, oh, my son's out at the carb day today. I'm like, doggone it, I forgot it was carb day today. I kind of wanted to go, but I had much more fun playing golf. I got a comment from someone that we all know that lives somewhere in California. I'm not going to mention any names. He's part of an Indian tribe. I can't remember the name of it. And he asked me if I've got 5 monitors again. I'm still running 4 monitors. I cannot see putting the 5th monitor back into use. I just can't. This works out perfect right here. Oh, sure, I would like to get a wall of monitors like a TV station and just have the whole wall covered in monitors.
Now they just got one big screen.
Yeah, I've got the 43 here, the 40 there, and the 222s in between, or, you know, off to the sides, and it works out good. I like how it looks. I can read 3 right here, just looking straight ahead, and my peripheral, I can see that one, but that one over there has got 2 things on it, and that is the clocks, which I believe are correct tonight, are they not? Oh, yeah, EDT, CDT.
Looks like it.
Well, I shut the computer completely down again because this morning I was having DaVinci problems again. So we'll see how that goes. But I did get it to work with 3. I was pretty happy with that. 10:26. Tony is saying good night, so we're getting close. So, excuse me. I'll give everybody the generic shout out on YouTube. I want to thank Tony, John, Long Dog, Wintermute, John Aloy Sr., Rick Lakes, Jeff Ryman, Darren, Robert. Greg, did you not make a comment tonight? Oh, yeah, you were like 4th. Okay, there you go. I was going to say, it's very rare you don't make a comment. As well as the Zoom homies, Greg, William, Rich, Jeff, Sam, Darren, who's probably asleep, Sen, Jim, and Chris. See you guys later. If you would like to join us over... Oh, I already got the email showing. Boy, I guess I should pay attention to my own stream. There's the email. Night, everybody. I will see you tomorrow night. Wait, Doug's on tomorrow, right? Doug's doing a thing?